Hello everybody. How you guys doing? Refresh that camera, it's looking pretty janky. Wow, is it so overexposed? Who knows? How you guys doing? A little bit of a delay, about 20 seconds on the stream, so hopefully that's not too bad for you guys. How's the old music versus voice volume? Are we doing alright? Today we're taking another look at this little animation I've been working on. This phone swiping animation. Got my graphics tablet out. I'm going to continue working on this. Done a whole bunch so far, I think. We've got the guy all the way up to looking at his phone, I think getting clapped in irons. Just popping out the chat so it's easy to see. Yeah, so this shot today will be animating. We've done this one. Swipe without permission. And then there's this shot here where the mum gives the rock to her kid.
Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man.
We've already animated the kid. I did that off screen. It's quite simple, yeah. He's just blinking, tapping his little fingers, and he looks up at his mum and back again before we move on to the next shot. So we're going to be doing this one, and she says,
"Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man."
So we can use this as like a guide. Go on. And this is where she says throw. And this is where she says here you go. I'm going to do that because I'm muting the audio so it's not too distracting. That's kind of weird, Mohammed Shaheen, but yes, sure. Hi, please say my name Shaheen. There you go. That'll be £20, please. Feel free to drop it's like a cameo. Feel free to drop a £5 my way for saying hello, Shaheen. Yeah, so sorry about that. As mentioned before, we're going to be animating this lady. So we're going to do the keys first. She's got a hand on this kid's shoulder. It says like, here you go, son, and then here she says throw this at the bad man. So she's kind of like gesturing forward. But I think it needs a preceding one where like the hand is down. Otherwise, it's a bit weird. So, it's done this annoying glitch thing again. Oh no. The only way to fix this annoying glitch, if you have this by the way, some of you might have it. The only way to fix this little jumping glitch is to close down Adobe Animate. This little thing here where you draw but then the mouse jumps. Rubbish, right? But if you quit Adobe Animate and open it up again, it fixes it. Such a pain in the butt. You might hear my dog just freaking out in the background, going absolutely nuts on her food bowl. I apologise for that if you do. Oh god, look at all this flashing. Epilepsy warning. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's no way to track when that little bug happens either. It's always just there or it's not. Which is one of the most infuriating things in the world. And then of course it takes forever to reopen up the project, even though it's a tiny project. Hey Miss Ace, how's it going? Maybe Sharma, welcome to the stream. Hello Win62, thank you both of you for being members, you lovely people. South London Reseller, good afternoon, listening while marking. Oh, I know that feeling. How's it all going? Right, we're back baby, we got it open. Oh, this is this annoying song again, I hate it, let's skip it. So yes, this lady, I think the arm being up straight away is kind of weird. I think the arm should be down next to her bag. So we're gonna kind of do that first. And we're just going to see if we can't like figure out what that would do to her shoulder pad. I've got a feeling it would be more like around here. Like that, I think. The rest of her body is going to be pretty much the same because she's going to... The implication is that they've been standing here looking at this dude in in the stocks for a while, so luckily we can kind of get away with just keeping the rest of the body. This handbag is obviously going to have to move, I think. You're great, I'm from Bangladesh. Wow, Bangladesh is a long way. R&R cycling, I would kill the music, focus on teaching. This isn't a teaching live stream, bro. This is a hanging out, animating together and listening to lo-fi music live stream. But I appreciate the feedback. I did do a little test and it seems that people prefer it with the music, so don't worry about it. The levels are good though, right? Like it's not too loud, so. So the last couple of weeks we've been working on this animation. I think it'll probably take another week or two, then we might have it done. I'm not sure whether I'm going to colour it or do the backgrounds on live stream or not. What formats and resolutions your application can support? Just check with Adobe Animate CC official page. Oh, you're talking to Kieran Chatter, yeah. Yeah, there's loads of information on the Adobe forum, so that sort of thing. She's got to move her head as well, right? Like otherwise it's going to be kind of boring. Maybe she should like tilt it. Like, tilt her head. Which would mean like her ear is lower down here. And her jaw will be more like that. And then maybe we can or maybe something like this. Yeah, that looks okay. I think. But it's done something, you see that? It's done something janky with the line there. What the heck? Sorry, we can fix that, no worries. You want to make animated science videos, can I make it without a drawing board or a tablet? Yeah, you absolutely can. You don't need a tablet to draw. It helps immensely, but you don't need one. What tablet am I using? What tablet can I recommend? I'm using a Wacom Cintiq. I could recommend anything by Huion or Wacom. Huion is probably more beginner budget friendly. Those are the two brands that I would use these days. Turn off Anya's skin to make sure that her face isn't looking too weird at this point. And then her eyebrows are obviously going to be way lower in this shot. We need to make sure that her nose curves around correctly. And obviously we're going to come back later and do the lip syncing, so we're not worrying about that at this stage either. Yeah, you can make animations without a drawing pad, but you have to rely on using native shapes or simply using the mouse. Yeah, like, I would say, if you want to do this kind of animation, a graphics tablet is probably mandatory. If you were happy doing the more geometric style stuff, then no, absolutely not. You do not need a graphics tablet. Oh, my pooch is just being so cute down there on the floor. I've thrown my jumper off. She's just standing on the jumper, like doing little circles, and she's about to sit down on it. Oh, but I scared her off. Sorry, baby. So we've got this lady. She's looking pretty good. She looks quite friendly, which is hilarious because she's telling her son to throw a rock at someone. But therein lies the humour. Oh look, and I'm so lucky because I don't have to draw the hand properly. Because it's out of frame. It's almost like I planned it. I do have to figure out what the rest of this, like the buckle on this bag looks like though, because I haven't drawn that. So let's just keep it nice and simple. Maybe like this. And then as she lifts up, obviously the bag's gonna lift up with her. So I think it'd be like that. That looks pretty okay, doesn't it? Let's turn off the onion skin, have a look. Yeah, that looks pretty okay. I don't know if she needs like back. Does she need a back? Yeah, I think she probably does, but it would be more like this. What's the next frame like? Yeah, you can see it there. So let's make sure we include that. Otherwise, half her body's just gonna disappear. Okay, so there, bam, 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 bam. So lifting up her chin. Her chin's kind of lost a bit of weight though. So maybe we can round it out a bit better. Otherwise her chin bone just completely changed shape then, which obviously isn't any good. And I think also like her nose. I don't know if it would, because you'd see. No, I think that's fine. Up, bam, here you go, son. And then she's like handing the rock over, and then I think in the next shot he just looks, and then it cuts in close, and then he's already got the rock. So I don't have to animate giving the rock, which is good because that would take way too long. Just restart off with the transitions between this frame and this frame. That's probably a good idea, right? Let's say that is the mid frame there. That's probably a good shout, because then it acts as she starts talking, which I'm sure there's a theory. Nice emoticons there, guys. Tip Top, Phoebe and Toph. You might see her running around in the background. Phoebe is currently asleep in bed, the laziest cat in the world. She hasn't gone up once today. I just took Toph out to play some frisbee with her. Hey Rashan, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream, you lovely person you. We're just doing some chill animating today. Chanimating. Is that the good right word? Chanimating, chill animating. Animating chill. Nice. Cool. So this, we're going to be using the same techniques that we used before, where there's basically these like 5-frame breakdowns that I do between each thing, because that kind of is enough, right? To just animate between these kind of static, simple poses. So you don't need much, which is good, because obviously you don't want like a silly animation like this that I'm doing to take so long. So you'll find I often do that. I don't know whether it's right, whether it looks good or anything like that, but it's what I do. I kind of do a start key pose and end key pose, bang in the middle, and then just see whether, like, how many frames I need to add, basically, to make it look smooth. This is a good song. You like this chill song? It's very relaxing. Oh, I should always draw the eyeball first and then come back in and do the cheek, otherwise I balls it up. Every time. Oh my god, guys, can you see my dog? Should I get dog cam? Oh, you can't see her. Look how cute she is down there. She's sleeping on my jumper. Oh, what a cutie. In case you can't tell, I really love my dog. Where do you buy Tip Top merch? Oh, you lovely person. You buy it right on the channel, or I can pin it right here in the chat for you. If you do buy merch right now, you should pop up on stream, just saying, which would be lovely, Mrs. Ace. Incredible way to support me, thank you so much. Oh, she's kind of got a janky, massive eyeball there. Let's try and redo that a bit better. Getting distracted again. Nice. Cool. So the nose, remember, is actually turning around here, so you might like extend that section of the nose as it turns. And you can kind of flip back and forth. Like that. Nice. So I find the face is probably the most important bit, right? Like the face is the bit people are going to be looking at. So it pays to get that correct. And then the next bit is, so back in the day I used to paint models, like Warhammer models, and they said the most important bit is to get looking good with the face and the base, because that's what people look at the most. In animation I find it's the face and like whatever the biggest body part is. Those are the two bits you should probably really get right. So I'm expecting my wife home in a minute, so I have to check so that I can pause the stream to let her in, because she doesn't like being on camera. So yeah, like the face and maybe the hands are the most important bits. So those are the bits I try and get right, which is a shame because I'm terrible at drawing hands. Like absolutely terrible. But I do my best. And that's all anyone can ask, isn't it? Hey Gamer X, what is good? Welcome to the stream. How is it going? Hope you're enjoying yourself today, having a nice relaxing Friday. How's everyone's Fridays going? You guys having fun? You guys chilling out? What's your plans for the weekend? Mine is just to play a whole bunch of video games. Now that I'm freelance, now that I've finally made TipTut, or started to make TipTut my full-time job, I get at least one day in a weekend back, whereas I haven't really had a weekend for the past 4 years. So I plan to take full advantage of that and enjoy it. Yeah, I balls that up a bit, didn't I? Oh, rubbish, animator. Rubbish. Whenever you have time, can you have more t-shirt options? I looked into t-shirts, but they don't do the red. Like, they won't let me do the red via Teespring. Like, so it's weird, right? Because TipTut's branding's all red. But I'm definitely looking into more merch options. It is just the hoodie at the moment. So if you don't want to buy the hoodie, that's totally fine. It's just, yeah, I want to make sure that the stuff I'm putting up there is decent. And there's a lot of the merch that these companies do that just isn't. So I'm not interested in selling merch that is rubbish. But yes, t-shirts are incoming. Or at least I hope they are, when I can figure out a good option for people. So let's look at this bag, right? Because the bag is the thing. Not too much change, to be honest. In fact, if I turn off onion skin, it's probably easier to see. Let's, on this frame, put the arm in front just to keep things consistent. Otherwise, inconsistencies is bad. Yorpy Boy, nice name by the way, Yorpy Boy, says, you're amazing bro, keep it up, thank you. Gamer X says, thanks so much for your amazing playlist. Well, happy to help man, that's what I'm here for. Making tutorials. Unless you mean the music playlist, in which case that isn't me, but thanks all the same. So, oh, this is going to get confusing. Which bit do I do first? I think her body down here. Off, because that's easy peasy. And then the bag. Bottom of the bag. Maybe like that. Because we know that that previous strap is quite high. And then it's going to go like lower because it's kind of twisting the bag around. So that tells us where to put the straps, which is nice. Cool. And then we can kind of see the bag coming this way, so we could just do that. And then this, and then like the flap of the bag will be there, which puts the edge of it here, or which puts that bit there. Put the strap behind our arm so we don't have to draw it. Fantastic. And then it puts those bits there. Cool, I think. Yeah, nice. Those are those 3 frames. So we just need to do the easing around those frames now. So let's do that. Oh god. Get rid of you. Oops, I forgot the thing on her eye. This is the issue. I forgot the old lump in the face, cute big chubby cheek thing. Nice. Cool. Right, that's the first 3 frames there. Awesome. Okay, let's pop in this resting frame here. I think we'll need 7 rather than 5 for this one, but we'll see. We'll give it a go. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Hey guys, sorry about that. We're back now. A brief exit. We have now returned. Chimney Panday, cool name and welcome to the stream. Do I use Adobe Media Encoder? Yeah, all the time. For my After Effects projects and Premiere projects and stuff like that. Sometimes when I'm exporting animations, but mostly I take those animations from Adobe Animate into After Effects to add other stuff to them, like artificial noise and textures and things like that. So most of the time, like not directly with Adobe Animate. But yeah, it is an important part of like the normal workflow. I think I've done a couple of tutorials on it. If you're interested. One about like working with 8K footage, and one about stitching like clips together really easily using Media Encoder, obviously. So this one's, yeah, I think it's going to have to be like a direct in between, because we want that kind of more gentle, slower movement. So we'll just pop these bang in the middle, baby. Boff, just like that. Except we'll redraw that line because it was rubbish. Make your own tablet palm rest merch. Ooh, that's a good idea, man. I like that. Might have to look into that. At the moment, like the merch is integrated with YouTube, so if I can get something like that done with Teespring as well, that'll make it really easy and consistent for you guys. So I won't have to worry about like running out of stock randomly and stuff like that. That would be a good thing to look into. But yeah, at the moment it's just hoodies, but it really is the best way to support me if you buy some merch or drop a super chat or become a member. Ad revenue is, as we know, awful and only getting worse, especially because of the fact things like, because I'm a smaller channel on YouTube, like I released this live stream, like this upcoming live stream, and it just didn't appear. And I reached out to YouTube and they're like, yeah, there's nothing we can do, sorry. I was like, oh, okay, great. So I guess just, you know, videos not reaching subscribers is a classic problem, isn't it? So YouTube doesn't really care. Unless you're, you know, PewDiePie, they don't really give a damn. So it's tough. So yeah, things like that are really helpful. So yeah, absolutely. If you guys want tip-top palm rests or tip-top like drawing smudge guards, hell yeah, I'll make some. But yes, t-shirts on the way, definitely. And maybe some other cool stuff as well. We shall have to see. It's only been tip-top all the time for a couple of weeks. It's been a hectic couple of weeks trying to get it all together, but it's all coming along. We updated our perks, our membership perks the other day, so now members get access to a private Discord, which a couple of people have joined, which is nice. And also, more coolly, there's now a third tier. I think it's £5 a month. You can get personalised feedback on your work from me. I'll do like a feedback and review session with you once a month on a piece of work. So you guys can get personalised feedback and hopefully improve based on it. No one's taken the rank yet, but I did only release it yesterday, so we'll see how that goes. Something I'm excited about. Yeah, maybe Sharma, you will grow soon. Right now it's like the Wild West of the Discord. Like, you guys were here before it got settled. What I might do is I like to cheat. I like to cheat by doing things like this. Drawing the hand, but like slightly differently. And then maneuvering it into position. Like that. Okay. And you still have to redraw some bits, but it does mean that you can make sure your hands don't wobble about too much. There's a sneaky trick there for you if you're struggling. So once again we are back to this bag, the bane of my life. Luckily now we've got a couple of extra frames to work with. Oh, there's a scratch on my Wacom. No. Tablet sleeves, what, like little bags for your iPad and stuff. That could be cool. I agree. Man, you guys know your stuff. I didn't even think about that. It's probably why my channel's not doing great. Because I can't decide on things like this. But yeah, if you guys let me know what kind of merch you want, I'll absolutely look into it. I think so far mostly the hoodies I've sold to friends and family. They've been very supportive and bought these hoodies, which is great. I love them for that. Cool, there's our little bag. Nice, let's turn off Funyun's skin to have a look. I've forgotten her back again. I keep just making her this floating strange lady. So we'll make sure to draw that in. Okay, let's have a little look. Cool. At this point though, you can definitely see her hair behind her head. Maybe just like a little bit there. That bit, no. But that bit, yes. Cool. So that's our midpoint. That's our resting point here. So we'll move that 2 frames back, and we'll do an ease between these frames as well. Cool. So this is now the 5th frame in this little bit of motion here. I think that we're probably going to go to 7 with this one, just because it needs to be that little bit smoother. So yes, we'll do that. We'll go to 7 frames. This one, oh, this one is a straight in between. There's going to be no easing here. So let's make sure we get that right. Nice. Also nice. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be 7. Look at all this large amount of movement. You definitely need to ease some of that off. I've got to say, I do love this lo-fi. Ajit, welcome to the stream. Love from India. Love to India. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. How is everyone actually? How are you guys holding up during this whole tumultuous time in which we live? It's starting to grind me down now. I've had enough of it, frankly. It wasn't the most joyous experience to begin with, was it really? But what are we now, month 7, I think? Month 6 or 7? Boy oh boy. Can't say the word though, otherwise we'll get demonetized. Arjav Jane says, I just wanted an animated video of national news written with a globe in the back for your school project. Anyone know where you can get one? I know how you can make one. If you follow my After Effects tutorials, you'll be able to figure it out. Especially if you just found some footage of a spinning globe and then you added the news stuff on top. That'd be easy peasy. Cool. I'm going to try and focus on drawing the moving stuff first. I think that will help. Then anything that remains relatively still, frame by frame, you can do last. Because again, those bits are easy. You don't want to see me do the easy stuff. You're searching for one and I showed up? That's a weird search term. Help you? I will help you. Go to my After Effects Intro to Motion Graphics series, and that will teach you how to use After Effects, and then you'll be able to make one for yourself. And then you'll feel like a cool guy. we've reached the end of our playlist already. God, we have. Boom. They all. Yeah, it's 2:30. Luckily at this point, again, we don't really need to draw the brick, which is useful because I can't draw hands. So that's off frame, so we'll just remove that. Again, this is exactly halfway between, so we can just take this buckle and stick him bang in the middle. Nice, that's looking pretty good. Let's crack on with those frames. This bag is actually quite difficult because there's so much you see and then don't see because of the arm passing in front of it, so it's actually quite a challenge, which is nice. Don't mind a challenge. Yeah, that looks okay. Make sure we add this line in there, otherwise that bag's just going to disappear, which is no good. Cool, that looks alright. So the rest of this frame is just these static parts, which is super easy. You think I should buy this for this one project? Oh, you don't have After Effects? Well, I mean, if you don't have the software, then you're going to have to pay somebody to use their footage or something, aren't you? It's the way it is, bro. Way of the world. You've got to pay people. Except for me. I've dedicated my life to releasing free content everywhere. For better or worse. No, definitely for better. Bam, look at those 5 beautiful frames. Here you go, son. That's what she says.
Son, here you go, son. 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 Here you go.
I don't think I actually like that last frame anymore. At least not her head. Should I remove her head and redraw it? Yeah, let's do that. Let's make it a bit better. It's her chin and stuff just grows like way too much. From this frame to the next. You can get a 30-day trial of After Effects. I'm sure you could do the project in that amount of time, and then you can decide whether you want it after that. How's that for a big brain thinking? And then you've got no worries either way. Again, we're coming back to the mouths, so I wouldn't worry. Which way were the eyebrows going? Were they going up? Yeah. So it's okay to sometimes go back and remove work and redo it if you don't like it. Nothing wrong with that at all. Nice. There we go. That looks better.
Here you go, son.
Looks less like her head is morphing shape and more like she's just raising it up.
Here you go, son. Here you go, son.
Yeah, cool. All right. Let's do that last easing frame then, because this arm is kind of moving crazy fast at the moment between here and here. Like that's a lot of movement. So we definitely need to ease off that one. We're making this one for fun? Yeah, man. It's a silly animation that I'm going to make and put up on Newgrounds, I think. Just for fun. And as an excuse to hang out with my subscribers. That's what these live streams are all about. Chilling out, having a good time for a couple of hours. Doing some animating. Oops, I just added some text. Didn't mean to do that. I think one of these days I can do like a live doodle whiteboard live stream as well. I think that'd be pretty funny. We can draw some like doodles together. Maybe Sharma says, can you link audio to a specific layer for a wiggle type animation? For lip syncing effect like we do in After Effects. Let's say we make her lips on a separate layer for animation. Yes, you can do a graphic with all the different phonemes inside of it, and then there's a button for auto lip sync. I think I've actually done a tutorial on auto lip sync. If you type in lip syncing Adobe Animate, you'll be able to get them pretty close to what you want, which I think is just like the mouth like flapping open down, right? Could probably do that. Artsy Jag says, hello everyone. Hey Artsy, how's it going? This again S says, hi, just made the animation from your tutorial intro to Adobe Animate and it came out amazing. All the credit goes to you, thanks a lot, mate. Well, then thank you for watching, I really appreciate it. Glad you found it useful. Make sure to subscribe or become a member if you want to show your appreciation. You'll get a cool shout out on the stream, and also you'll make sure that I can continue to make tutorials like that far into the future. But I'm glad you found it helpful. That's probably one of my favourite videos I've made, so I'm very glad that people are enjoying it. Cool. Right, so this lady's pretty simple apart from this arm, right? So let's do this arm. Again, just trying to place it, because there's not much movement here, so that there really isn't going to be much easing. So I'm just trying to place it like directly in the middle. Which is fine for these kind of bits which don't move too much. Like that. Worldwide Motorsport. Hi, I'm about to buy a new display tablet. My budget isn't very high. Do you think a used XP Pen Artist 12 would be a good option? I've used XP Pen tablets in the past and they've been fine, you know. That was on the same par as Huion. I'd say in recent years Huion has probably pulled ahead. But yeah, as a place to start, absolutely go for it. If it helps you animate and it's in your budget, then at that level, then that's fantastic, yeah. Ooh, it's probably got to be a little bit more in the middle, right? If I did like that, I think that'd be better. Bane Production says, I came late but I'm staying till the end. Love your channel. I love you. Thanks, man, and welcome to the stream. Make sure you're subscribed. I hate saying it, but YouTube punishes you if you don't. They get the whips out. And they whip your content into oblivion. Oh, that was lazy. Lazy boy. Do it properly. There we go. I'm thinking, these lines don't move. I'll do them quickly. And then you do them quickly and they look crap. Don't get lazy with your lines. That's the one thing I'd say about animating. Otherwise it won't look good. Cool, right, the last bit, which I've left to last again, is this bag. Let's just give it a go, see what we can do. It's not too bad. It's just a bag, really. Oh, I'm on the race tool. I can't wait until this animation's finished. I've got an idea for a Game Grumps animated that I might do live on stream. Wouldn't that be cool if we like animated it together live here and then it actually got picked up by the Game Grumps and shown on their channel? That'd be pretty neat. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it, baby. Let's have a little look.
Here you go, son. Here you go, son. Here you go, son. Here you go, son. Here you go, son.
Well, moves a little bit. Doesn't move too much. Moves loads. I think I need to redraw the arm there. I hate to say it. I hate to say it, but it's true. This section sucks. Oh, Gamer X funded 40, I don't know what that is, rupees? You're a lovely human being, you are. You're my idol, love your work, love from India. Thank you, Gamer X. That's really kind of you, I really appreciate that, man. You're helping to keep the lights on. You're a good man. Thank you for your donation. It's incredibly, incredibly, incredibly generous of you. The sound made me jump though. We don't really get many donations on this stream. Whenever it goes off, I jump out my skin. Especially doesn't help because I'm animating, so I'm like really focused in and like really hunched down. And then suddenly in my ear, okay, right, so we positioned this a bit more in the middle. Yeah, that definitely looks nicer. Man, I've never been called somebody's idol before. That's really sweet. I think it's because the elbow is kind of weird, right? That's why it looked weird. So let's thin out this lady's arm. She's got a bit of a chunky arm. Oh man, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Literally helping me eat. Okay. Man, this is weird to see because there's no like corner of the bag here for this frame. So let's just whoop. Let's pop it there. That looks pretty good. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Although that line doesn't. That line looks poop. So let's get rid of that line. And let's position it just a little bit better here. There we go. Nav Sketch says, "Dang, dude, your animations are so good. You got me into anime." Thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I got you into anime as well. Wicked. I love it. Not enough people use Adobe Animate these days because it's got that bad rep. But I think it's dope. What FPS am I animating on? 24, baby. But technically 12 because we're animating on 2s out of that 24. So, animating on 2s. Cool, pen still works good. Every time I tab out of the software, I need to check the pen still works because I get paranoid about it. Let's take a look. That looks much better. Yeah, much smoother. Okay.
Here you go, son. Here you go, son. Here you go, son.
Cool. So I think we need one more frame here as a transitionary frame, and then we need one more frame here as a transitionary frame. And then that's this little section, all good to go, baby. Which is nice. See, because there's still so much movement in this arm, yeah? In fact, let's do this arm bit first because, lordy, that's obviously the bit that we have trouble with each time. So let's get it right. Cool. Yeah, that's much nicer. And then it's this crook of the arm here that changes so much. So if we can just fix that, that's going to make it look so much nicer straight away. Hopefully. That's the plan. Don't need to worry about the hand because it's off screen. Just saves us a lot of time. It's almost like I designed it that way because I'm scared to try and teach myself how to draw hands. Am I going to upload this animation to my channel? To this channel, no, because it's a bit of a silly cartoon. I uploaded the other one that I did, the plants one, because it was kind of a bit more like, not serious, but you know, it was a bit less rude. This one will be going up to LinkTC1, my animation channel, on Newgrounds and YouTube. You can check both those out on the links on my channel, I think. Just to keep TipTut as TipTut. You know, for live streams, it doesn't matter so much because once they're done, they're just, you know, unlisted, and then people can watch them if they want to. But no, the actual animation will be up on my other channel and on Newgrounds. Because we all love Newgrounds, baby. Nice, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's do the rest of her body then. The easy parts of the frame. Oh yeah, smooth. "69 people were watching the stream." Nice. You're so rude. This is a PC channel. This is a family-friendly channel, you fucking nerd. My dream is to get 69 420 people. So, you know, we've only got 69,331 to go or something. Cool. Right. That's the lady's body done. Head next. Oh, it's only 70 now. We've broken it. Whoever that 70th person is, go away. We were on 69 watchers. I'm kidding. Please stay. Oh, this lady's face. I'm bored of drawing it now and I've got another action to go as well. I can't wait till I come back all the way through and lip sync this as well. So this is easing more towards the red. Oh, we did. We lost a bunch of people. There's now only 61 of us. I shouldn't have said it. It's just a joke. Come back. Nice. It's important to have these big eyes on this character because I wanted her to look nice still, even though she's telling her kid to throw a rock at a man. Cool. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Maybe I'll move on to a different shot just because I'm so fatigued with drawing this lady. But that's the life of an animator. I think it's all fun and games. Really, it's just drawing the same picture over and over, but slightly different. You tell one to go and 13 go. Yeah, I know, I shouldn't have said it. Oh, that backfired, man. That backfired very quickly. Yeah, I'm bored of drawing blank face at every animator, but yeah, pretty much. Clayson Gomes, sorry, Gomez. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's the morning where you are? Welcome. It's the afternoon here. A lazy Friday afternoon. Where you coming in from, Clayson? We got India, we got Morocco, I think I saw. All over the world. Cool, right. Boom, that lady's looking nice. Let's have a little flick. Yeah, just need this last settling frame, and then we're done with this shot, I think. Or well, this action. There's a couple more shots. Yeah, there's a couple more bits of movement. But they're not much, so I can probably do those with just a few frames. Once again, let's focus on this lady's arm. Obviously, that's where most of the movement is, but this one, because it's the settling frame, we're quite lucky, because all we've got to do is just redraw this slightly lower down. For once, which is nice. From Brazil, welcome. Brazil. That's a long way away. So many places that people watch from that I'd like to visit. We'll get there one day. Maybe. If the C word ever stops. The blank virus. Can't say it or you get demonetized. Oh yeah, of course, Bruce from Brazil as well. Vanal Ruatdika, fantastic name. Welcome to the live stream. Good morning, Lourdes Martin Aguila. You guys have got such cool names. My name's just Matt, and we've got a Vanlal, and a Lourdes, and a Clayson. Oh, my name's Matt. You hate it when people say animation is easy or just drawing people. Yeah, animation is not easy. I will say that if you can draw, animation is easy because you're just learning a bunch of tricks. But if you're like me or most people who can't draw very well, then animation is kind of hard. And it takes a lot of effort, and people should respect that. Or we should kick the crap out of them. But yeah, it's tough. God, I'm hungry. I have not eaten today yet. Foolish of me, really. Cool, that's actually going a bit easier than I previously mentioned. Maybe I'm getting better. Getting better at drawing that bag, you guys. Let's get this last bit of the lady drawn in. Berlin Rodriguez from the Dominican Republic. Awesome. Also, thanks to you, I've learned a couple of months ago to use Animate. I can't thank you enough. Well, you're very welcome. I'm more than happy to help. If you want to show your how grateful you are, you could subscribe or consider becoming a member, or buy some merch, or drop a super chat, or watch some more of my videos. Any option is all good, baby. I'm just happy to help. I'm glad there's so many people that like my Adobe Animate videos, because those are the ones that I enjoy making the most. So it's nice to see that there's people that enjoy them. Matt is a pretty good name. I don't know, it's pretty boring. There's so many Matthews in England. There's like just so many. It was like a really popular name back in the 90s. Oh wait, sorry, Clayson, yeah, I missed your question. Do you know any way to use the scrubby zoom in Animate? Because I have a bad time trying to use it since I used to zoom like Photoshop, yeah. The way I zoom is Control plus and minus, like this. Or I'm directly on my like tablet and I'm just doing this, which helps. So like I don't really use the same shortcuts. So then obviously when I do move into Photoshop, it's a bit easier. Hope that helps. Shalaya, hello, welcome to the stream. Have I ever visited India before? No, I'd love to. Since TipTut is animating, I'm going to start animating my own video or something. Do it, NavSketch. More people need to animate stuff. It's so much fun. Clayson's talking now in Brazilian. What language do they speak in Brazil? It's like a mishmash of languages, right? I don't speak it though, I'm sorry. I can ask, sprechen Sie langsamer bitte? Ich möchte ein Einzelzimmer mit Duschen television. It's the extent of my my foreign language lingo there. It's ordering a bedroom in German. Unfortunately, that's the only foreign language I speak. 101 viewers, baby. Welcome to the stream. 100 viewers. Man, that is a psychotic amount. All watching me draw this same woman's face for like the past 20 minutes. How's it going? PC and tablet specs? Man, it is a custom build, but I did release a video about a month ago and it hasn't changed since then. The tablet is a Wacom tablet. My PC build, you can watch that video if you just type in PC build 2020 on my channel or something, you can watch it there. Portuguese, yes, that's the word I was thinking of. Portuguese. Sorry, Clayson. I speak German? No, I do not speak German. I speak a few words of German. I can order like a coffee and say thank you. I have a brother in Austria, so... but the German that I speak is like very much schoolyard German. We were taught it at school, and I remember maybe 2 words. That's about it. So no, I would not say that I speak German. But it's nice that you think I do. It obviously means the few words I do speak sound legit. Yeah, I'd say like, ich möchte große Coffee, bitte. I'd like a big coffee, please. I couldn't even remember the word for coffee, like that's how bad it is. I can say like, sorry, speak more slowly. That's about it. Good thing is there's a lot of crossover with English and German, so honestly if you just say some words in a German accent, they tend to understand. Coffee or tea? Oh wait, you're British. Oh, what's this? Coffee, baby. Coffee and tea, frankly. I know, it's not very British of me, but... Lord says, I just took your tutorial for Adobe Animate. I'm trying to do science divulgation with animation and just starting. Thank you very much for your videos. They've been so helpful. Man, I'm glad. I'm glad I could be of any kind of help. Mel M. Hoover, welcome. What's up? Glad to finally be able to join one of these live streams. Time to crack open Animate and get a project going. Do it. Animate with me. I love it. You think you've offended me? You haven't offended me. What have you done to offend me? You're sitting here animating with me. You're my best boy. After COVID settles later in the future... Oh, I said the word. Oh, YouTube, please don't demonetize me. After blank settles later in the future, visit India. We could do a live workshop or something for animators, motion graphics artists. Man, that would be cool. I would love to do like an actual physical get together for all the subscribers. I just don't know how many would turn up. So like virtual ones are much easier, obviously, and cheaper, obviously. Let's have a little look. Let's mute this lady. Yeah, that looks so much smoother. Look at that beauty. Her eye does kind of like jiggle about, but that's fine. I don't really mind. Cool. All right, so the next step is this. She's like leans down. Quite simple. I think it's going to be a few less frames, which is nice. Is a computer with a 2.4 gigahertz processor good enough for animating? Debatable. It would depend on the other specs. You could definitely get started doing some simple stuff, for sure. If you want to do like complicated motion graphics, crazy stuff like that, probably not, unfortunately. Alright, let's shimmy those frames over so they're all moving in the same time frame. And let's just do this middle frame of this woman now. Yeah, I did not ignore the stream. I did not say the V word. I said Movid, as in Mo videos. I did not say the bad word. Hey, Christa Jason Fontanilla. You guys have got such cool names. I'm never gonna get over it. Welcome to the stream, man. How did I get started as an animator? Asked Mel. Freelancing, social media, how'd you kick off? I made stupid videos on newgrounds.com for many years, and then went to uni to learn film. Fell sideways into a graphic design job. Did 6 years of graphic design, and then ended up here. Probably not the answer you were looking for, unfortunately, but that's how it went down. I don't think there's a direct path into anything. It's mostly about networking, which is unfortunate because that's what I'm bad at. And like building up a network of people that could trust you as a designer and an animator, etc., etc. Maybe Shama says Adobe Animate could work if you're thinking of using After Effects, better spin on a heavy machine. Yeah, that's in reference to Abhijit Saha, right? Yeah, like Adobe Animate maybe, Adobe After Effects probably not. You might need to spend a bit more dollar or rupees if you're in India. Oh, we're back down to 69 viewers. Nice, guys. The sex number. I don't know how he briefly just went up to 100 viewers there. I must have like ticked a YouTube box and then immediately unticked it again. Maybe I got onto the homepage for like 1 second and then I said COVID and then and then everybody left again. I need to stop saying the word. It's definitely the reason. Alright. Now Setches, Newgrounds is actually a very good starter pack, you could say. Yeah, hell yeah. Like, Newgrounds is great. I mean, it's kind of died out, unfortunately. There's no way to avoid that. YouTube kind of killed it. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. But I love Newgrounds still. This animation will be going up on Newgrounds, for example. Joe Drage says, cheers for the help with chills, saved me many times, finally catching a stream. Welcome. Glad I could help you. Thank you for coming to the stream. You're a lovely person. Yeah, like Clayson says, I have a middle-end machine. Yeah, I've spent maybe, well, I don't want to say too much money on my computer. And After Effects still sometimes freaks out. You've got to admit, just at a point, it's just a badly optimized bit of software. Frankly, like we send people to the moon on 64 kilobytes of RAM and I can't even render a drawing of a woman holding a brick without my computer freaking out. Finally got some body movement in here, which is great. Like, what was I thinking when I drew these original keyframes? I'm clearly a bad animator. I wasn't thinking about my principle of animation staging, was I? Fool that I was. Nice. I also find myself like hunching over and over and over more until you're essentially just watching a webcam of my back, which is no, like there's no point me being there. The early 2000s were the bomb, yeah, for Newgrounds. Man, they definitely were. Do you remember Newgrounds? What a fucking great website. It's still going, but like early 2000s, late 90s. I think it was 2000, actually, the year 2000, or was it 1995? That Newgrounds came out and just like took the world by storm. The End of the World, that was a good one, wasn't it? The Ultimate Showdown. That was a fucking cracking animation. Just cracked me up every single time I watched it. It still does. Salad Fingers, Metal Gear Awesome, What Time to Be Alive, the time of the truly free internet instead of what it is now, which is just another conglomerate company. Well, okay, another mainstream form of media that feels like a conglomerate. Nice. In this animation, you're doing a lot of frame by frame, maybe a bit of tweening in there. Do you prefer this, or is it the way it works out with animations? It's quite time consuming. Yes, I'm doing this all frame by frame just because I fancy it. Usually I do some tweening to save time, but I'm not here to, you know, I'm here to hang out and chill. So I find frame by frame really relaxing, which is why I'm doing it this way. But having said that, yeah, animation just does take a long time, and that's all there is to it. There are definitely ways I could be doing this faster, but what's the point, you know? I'm here to chill. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill. But yeah, there's a million ways to work faster than what I'm currently doing. But that's awful. Should I just try that again from the start? Because that was really bad. Let's just trace this one and then fix it. because somehow she managed to shrink her hand there by about 40%, because I'm just really bad at drawing. Cool, right, so we've got this lady's arm. Now let's move it into position. That looks a bit better. Yeah, that looks fine. Tighten up a bit, much nicer. I think the hate animate gets is a bit undeserved. I've been using it for 6 months, hasn't crushed me. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Yeah, animate man, like it's got that bad name because of Flash, and Apple's like hate to raid against it because they didn't want to pay for certain things, and like they were like, oh, it's not secure, when it was fine, and I just killed it. But I agree, like there's no reason not to use Adobe Animate. It's fantastic. I love it. Right, so we've got to start thinking about this bag, right? Because the bag, well, in fact, there's like a weird thing going on there with her body. Let's just get rid of that entirely. That looks much nicer. So here the bag moves quite a lot, so maybe if we draw the bag bit first, we'll be able to determine where the strap goes. I think that's best. Yeah, let's see. Because this is the first time you're going to see the strap, the back strap. It's going to be here, so. Twinning doesn't give you the same satisfaction frame by frame animation gives you? No, it doesn't. Guys, nobody look, but we're up to 121 concurrent viewers. I think me mentioning the virus word has, the repercussions of that has ended. Welcome everyone to the stream, you lovely people. We're drawing pictures of a lady offering a rock to her child to throw at a man in the stocks. It all makes sense if you take a look at the whole animation. In the meantime though, welcome. It's not weird, it's just abuse. Sweet, that looks pretty good. So, oh, I've forgotten to draw the bottom of her body again. So, there is that. So we'll just draw that in. And then we can work on tweening this lady. The GPU is a GTX 1060 6GB. Pretty decent. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Clayson Games. For now, I animate in Photoshop and I bring all presets into After Effects, and now I just put the pieces together. Absolutely valid way of animating. Yeah, why the hell not? Apply some effects over the layers. Yeah, job done. I do the same thing apart from I animate it in Adobe Animate, then I bring it into After Effects, and then I add the effects on top. Blind Tech says, what software are you using? Adobe Animate. Do you sense dark humor in this animation? Yeah, believe it or not, you do. Almost like it's that Twisted Newgrounds level of humor. Hopefully. Right, so we need one there, we need one there. That's probably enough easing for this little bit of movement. So let's give it a little go. Everything's so expensive the last days, you have to wait a little bit. Yeah, man, I'm with you on there. My mouse broke the other day and I had to buy a new mouse. And for like a half decent mouse, it was like 60 quid. Are you kidding me? I'm not spending that much money on a mouse. But then I bought a cheap knockoff one and it was rubbish, so, you know, it kind of is what it is. Welcome to global capitalism. Lovely. Oh, we reached the end of our playlist again. Let's go back to the start. Welcome everybody as well. Hello, welcome. All the new people. You're lovely. You're lovely buggers. Nizam says, have you ever worked on the older version of Animate Flash? So yes, I worked on Animate back when it was Macro Media Flash. Before it was even owned by Adobe, I was working in Flash. Back in the classic Newgrounds days. How do I rotate the canvas? Shortcut, baby. Shift H. And then click and drag. Do you completely animate in Adobe Animate, or are you switching to After Effects to put things together? I usually do the entire animation in Animate and then bring it into After Effects to add things like noise textures, like roughen it up a little bit, you know, all that sort of thing. But yeah, I do all of the animation in Adobe Animate. But that's just for this project, you know. Like in other projects, I definitely do some animation in After Effects. You know, I've got all these tutorials about it, so I definitely should use them, which I do. The things I put in my tutorials are the ways that I do stuff. Placing games, tip top. Which social media are you more active, or do you like to avoid them? Recently, I like to avoid them, if I'm completely honest. It was kind of getting me depressed, both on a personal and like a tip-top level. But mostly Instagram. I've got Facebook and I've got Twitter, but Twitter is a minefield and I hate it. The only reason it's there is so that I can share my posts to it. I never go on it. Instagram I'm on pretty much all the time. There is a private Discord for members that I frequent, although that's only a day or two old. And Facebook I visit occasionally, but I've removed it from my phone. I've only got it on my desktop, so you know. Instagram is where I hang out, and of course Reddit, but I don't have like a tip-top Reddit. I've just got a normal Reddit. If you want to reach out to me, it's, you know, reply to posts on the community tab on YouTube, reach out to me, comments on Instagram, or become a member and talk to me on the Discord. But yeah, I can't really stand Twitter. It makes me angry. No worries, Shalea. Happy to answer any questions. I may miss them in the chat. So if I do, sorry. If you donate something, it'll pop up. But there's not many of you here, so I probably won't miss any questions if you ask them out. Oh, is this another banging tune back again? I love this one. This is like ultimate lo-fi for me. But yeah, I do really find this process of frame by framing so relaxing. Not if it's on a deadline and for a client, then it's the most stressful thing in the world, but for myself, it's super relaxing. Sorry, Tip Tap, what's your name? Feels weird calling you out Tip Tap. Matt, my name's Matt. You can call me Matt, that's okay. I'll also respond to Tip Tap. I am Tip Tap. But yeah, it doesn't really sound like a name, does it? You tried one of your tutorials and added noise and grain to finished product. My product wouldn't render until I removed the noise and the grain. Any advice, insight? Yeah, adding noise makes it look awesome, but it's like super intensive on your hardware. So if you've got just like a normal PC, it's probably just gonna crash it out. You could add fake noise. Here's how I would do it. You could render out like a couple frames of noise, 1 or 2 or 3 frames, turn that into like a piece of footage, and then loop that piece of footage on an overlay, and then that way it won't have to render out new noise every single frame, and then that way it will work. But obviously that's an extra step that you have to go through. But yeah, like adding noise, because it has to render all of that noise every single frame, and it's a new generation of noise every single frame. So doing it looks cool, but it will make your PC freak out. So just make sure you either got a decent PC, or you could pre-render, which is, you know, rendering just a couple of frames of noise, and then just overlay that as a video on top of your work. Hopefully that will save you some stress. A Slice of Life, welcome. Sir Tip Top guy. Yeah, that's me. Call me Tip Top. Now, Sketch, I hate Twitter. It's just people ending people's careers for things they've done in their past after they've moved on from it and evolved as a person. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're an asshole, you're an asshole. It doesn't matter whether you're on Twitter or not. I just think that's a way for people to find out, you know. But it is a very volatile society. Like, there's no grey areas, you know. Your opinion is either 1 or 0. And either way, you'll get people telling you that it's wrong. So I just stay off Twitter. Pretty much entirely. Which is probably another reason why my social media SEO is so bad, because I hate it. Frankly. But hey, what are you going to do? It's for my health. Gotta take care of that mental health, yo. Get woke. Sweet. It's actually going pretty smoothly. I was quite worried about this moving the body thing here, but it's going pretty well. No worries. Am I subscribed to PewDiePie? Oh god, no. Don't start that again. That's a bad meme. That meme ended badly. This is what I'm talking about. You know, completely out of his control. It's like my greatest fear that I'm going to get big one day and something crazy is going to happen. But I've just got no control over. Also, no, I'm not subscribed to PewDiePie. Let's leave that meme by the roadside, eh? Fuck's sake. Oh, guys, it's a special treat. Ready? Here we go. We're gonna get Phoebe in on the stream. Hello, baby. There she goes. That's it. Did you catch it? That's Phoebe's entire involvement in the stream. Let's get some Phoebes in chat. Just rushing past. Fucking cat. She doesn't want any love. Every time I go to give her a cuddle, she doesn't want to cuddle. Bad cat. PewDiePie subscribes to that, for fuck's sake. What do you like to watch? Movies, series, anime? I like to watch classic films. Mostly sci-fi. I love Firefly, the TV series. I love Lord of the Rings. I love Blade Runner. I love You. And I love stuff like that. I studied film, so obviously all the boring films everyone thinks suck, I love. I play a lot of video games, I do a lot of D&D, I read a lot of books, like Terry Pratchett, that sort of stuff. I don't really watch much anime, but I love Cowboy Bebop, things like that. Do you work on any 3D programs? Cinema 4D, Blender, any suggestions, if at all? I've just started exploring Blender. So I couldn't probably offer a tutorial on it because I'm quite new to it. But I can offer Blender Guru's videos because he's great and he helped me learn how to blend. If that's a verb, I don't know if blend is a verb. Alright, sweet, so we got... I'm definitely going to need one more frame to settle there, unfortunately. There's quite a lot of arm movement. Yeah, we're going to, aren't we? Alright, let's do that one too. But this one I think we can get away with just that if we do this quite close to the red here. So let's do that. We can kind of turn this into the easing frame. Hopefully. You're a dog person, but cats are awesome too. Oh, well, luckily for you, we've got both. We've got Phoebe and Toff. Here they are. Boom, baby. So we got both. Matt, any dream studio animator you wanted to work with? Any film you felt you would love to be part of as an artist? Man, that's a big old question. In terms of stuff that might actually or could actually happen, I'd love to make something with some of the old Newgrounds crowd. Lazy Muffin, Yotam Peril, Egoraptor, you know, that sort of thing. Completely unattainable that I do not have the skill set for, Studio Ghibli. Film-wise, I would have loved to work on... What would I have loved to work on? That's a big question. Any of the stuff by Edgar Wright, I would have loved to work on, like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, anything like that. Spaced would have like killed me if I worked on Spaced. Yeah, big inspirations. RC Drag says TikTok Games new channel for gaming. No, I'm not making a gaming channel. I'd love to, but TipTut would suffer, and TipTut's my baby. I can't let TipTut suffer. Also, sod getting into the world of YouTube gaming now. Like, I definitely missed the boat on that. Like, man, nobody subscribes to new channels anymore. It's basically TV now. Really, you think I'm gonna compete with like the Yogscast and Game Grumps and PewDiePie and Dan TDM and Jacksepticeye and Markiplier? Like, good luck. And well done to anybody that has started a gaming channel. Like, that takes balls. And or lady balls in today's YouTube environment. I mean, look how long it's taken me to build TipTut into something that just pays the bills. 4 years. You like animals more than humans? Go on, judge me. No, I agree with you. Humans suck, man. Apart from you guys. Animals are lovely. They just love you, and that's what I need in my life. I just need loads of love. Alright, this little live stream's going pretty well. We've done quite a bit. We're back up to 120 viewers again. Oh my god. You guys are insane. Hello. 120 people. I don't even know what to do with that number. Man, this is crazy. Thank you so much for spending your Friday afternoon or morning or whatever it is with me. I do not underestimate what that means. Alright, let's draw this lady's face. Not that I'm bored of drawing this lady's face, but let's do it. Nice. So I'm mostly going to be looking at her face, so we'll make sure that's moving more towards the red than the green, specifically. But there's some points where it's pretty much just going to be bang in the middle, and that's fine too. I will draw the mouth even though we're coming back and doing the lip syncing later on. Because why the hell not? It helps you get a grasp of the whole situation. Nice. Have you ever watched the ASDF movies? Yeah, I love them. Those things are hilarious. I used to watch them so much a few years ago. The train guy. I like trains. Yeah, Matt, this is a family-friendly stream. Also me. Lady balls. What's wrong with lady balls? Why is that rude? Lady balls isn't rude. That's a natural thing. Oh, God. It's very natural. Lady balls. Where's my drawing? Oh, have I messed it up? Oh no. Oh God. Oh no, I'm fine. I rather foolishly am drawing the wrong frame. No, I'm not. I'm good. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I found my space again. Let's save. Oh, that's close. You deserve more views, though. Oh, thanks, Miss Ace. I'm not going to say no, but I'm really happy with where I am and how I'm growing as a channel. Hopefully, we can just, you know, keep it rolling. Have you ever wanted to try old cell animation like Disney did? This is essentially it, but with all the bullshit removed. Like having to actually draw on acetate and like line up all your sheets of acetate on a board. Like this is exactly what they were doing. It's just taken out all of the annoying stuff, and I can press undo, which is so useful. Like the amount of times I've been drawing an actual picture and my hand goes to press Control Z, and it's oh no, lordy. That's why it took so long to make each film. Nothing but respect for them and their tenacity to make that level of artwork in that environment. Like, what legends. Old cell animation is tougher than it looks, I'll tell you right now, but it's a pretty big accomplishment if you do it. Yeah, I can imagine like the thrill you get from it going well would absolutely justify the level of time and commitment and skill that you need. But I am not that skilled. I do not have that level of commitment. And I think I would just end up weeping on the floor in a pile. Nice, baby. She gets a bit fatter though, doesn't she? She's kind of just like growing. Her face again gets too fat. Okay, I'm going to remove her head on this last frame because it's too fat compared to the previous frames. Okay, I'm not saying she's too fat, you can be whatever size you want. I'm just saying that compared to the frames. Animation and You by Chivi Kamwar. You, my friend, are blocked. Ew, bad man. Stop advertising, you silly boy. Yeah, you see here she's kind of got a wonky head as well. I don't know what I was thinking when I was drawing these wonky heads. I think what I'll do is I'll copy this frame. I'll paste it on this frame with our wonky head. And I'll position it up. And it should probably move like a little bit, right? Maybe we line up there. Yeah, cool. Then that'll mean it won't grow so much and shrink so much because I'm not doing a good job at animating it. And then she won't have like a weirdly growing face, which is, you know, always a good thing. Don't want our lady to just weirdly shrink and grow. Yeah, it does. You just realise when people complain about Adobe Animate crashing, and it has an auto recovery feature. Yeah, and also you can set your autosaves to be like every 10 minutes like I do, and then it's fine. Bobby Jr. the Puppet says, what program do you use? Adobe Animate. Says it right there. Up in the top left. We are drawing in Adobe Animate. Anyway, right, so yeah, that's much better. Her face hasn't gone through like a weird growth spurt. That's obviously where I've been more confirming her body shape as I drew, because I don't have a character reference, because I'm just doing this for fun. So that's my own fault. Nobody to blame but me. There's nobody else in this team. Just me and my lazy drawings. Man, I can't believe there's 120 of you. That's so lovely. It's only my third live stream, and last week there were like 30 people. I really appreciate it. Imaginate Studios, hello, welcome to the stream. How you doing? On this fine Friday afternoon, or wherever it is where you are in the world. I'm thinking, once this little project is done, by the way, guys, what the next live stream project should be. And I'm tempted, if I can't think of like a proper long one, to just do a couple of streams where we get one of those online whiteboards up and we just all doodle together. Maybe I can like come up with a concept and we can just all doodle that concept. Does that sound fun? Does that sound like something you'd enjoy doing? I don't know if it's possible to moderate that though. Like, what if somebody comes on and just draws a big willy? Like, am I going to get in trouble? Because I don't want to get in trouble. Have I ever had a chance to meet the legendary Richard Williams? No, I have not. I would love to. I would ask him so many questions about Who Framed Roger Rabbit that he would want to punch me in the face. I'd love to meet him. His book literally taught me everything I know about animation. And it's currently right there on my desk, like right now. You just hit 100 subscribers, woohoo! Well done, NavSketch. You're fine. You can say that because you've been here a while. This other dude just hopped into the stream and immediately advertised, and then that was bad of him. I'll let you have that one. I'll let you have that one, and that's it. Okay, no more. 3 Polygons. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Look at this lady's big fat lip. Was that a yes to the doodle stream idea? Because if so, that's great. I'd love to do one of those. Maybe we'll do like a test impromptu one someday. Maybe someday if I've got a spare bit of time, I'll just do a little impromptu live stream where we can all doodle stuff together and see how it goes. And then at least it won't be one of these advertised Friday night live streams, you know. TJ Sisters, hey man, or lady, or undisclosed, or other. What's up? I hope you're having a lovely Friday afternoon. I am. I love doing these little animation streams. It's such a chill way to end the week. Sets me right up for the weekend. Do live streams on shape morphing or transition animations, which are short and sweet. That is a great idea. That is a really good idea. You could do like maybe I'll do like a spooky pumpkin one for Halloween or something. Although I do have a tutorial planned for Halloween. Motion graphics that incorporate some of the 3D modeling I've been doing. So keep your eye out for that. But yeah, like little short impromptu streams, that could be fun. Hey, Rajani Missile. Preach. Nice bunch of emojis there, bro. Animated Survival Kit is an ultimate gift for any artist. Very true. Regardless of whether or not they're an animator, there's so much good knowledge in there. It's like, it just baffles me when people haven't read it. And it's like, arguably, you can get it for very cheap at certain online retailers. So there's like no excuse not to have read it. Like, it's mandatory reading on my students' reading list, and they haven't read it. Like, what the hell? You can't want to be an animator and not read that book. It's like quintessential. Okay, we're animating out here, guys. Remind me. More towards the green. Okay. Keep reminding me. There we go. Almost messed that up entirely. But I saved it. Right at the last minute, I saved it. There's no need to panic. The best ones for drawing don't have the shared drawing feature. Yeah, I'm sure I'll find one that will work. Like Doodle Board or whatever. I'm sure there is one. I've seen people do it, so it must exist. It's just whether it's like a premium product or not, obviously. Like, you guys don't want to pay some rando company just to be involved in the stream, so I'll find a way that it'll work. We can all hang out and draw things together, I'm sure. It'll probably be limited though, right? It'll probably be like only 10 people are allowed in. Or something like that, which will make it difficult. Maybe it can be on like a perk system. Maybe it's a members only stream. For all my lovely members who literally helped me buy some chicken for dinner tonight. Bavid Animations says, you're starting your animation YouTube channel. What should I do to post your subs up? Don't worry about the subs, man. Worry about the content. Make good content and your subs will follow. It is as simple as that. If you're just in it for the subs, you will not succeed. Her face does grow a bit. That's kind of my bad. But whatever. Look there, like, what was I thinking about this lady's face? What have I done to her poor face? No, I've got to get rid of that frame entirely. That's awful. That's so bad. Does she need to move again, though?
Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man. Go on.
She's got like the go on, so she's like, go on. So maybe I can just get away with, if I clear this keyframe, I can probably get away with just moving her arm. If I take away all this, delete it, and I draw back in everything I need and then put the arm on the layer above. See you later, Nav. Have you seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yes, of course I have. I love that film so much. It's a beautiful film. And the fact that they integrated it so flawlessly into like real footage back then in the 80s, like, that's insane to me. When they do it now, it's mind-blowing. Like, doing it back then without any of the cool 3D software or tracking and stuff that we have, like, what a collection of incredible artists to make that film. Yeah, it's an award-winning classic, yeah. Yeah. What Nav said, quality over quantity. Bokeh Hong Kong, I don't know what that means. That probably sounds bad, right? I shouldn't have probably said that. Maybe it means hello from. Who knows? So this lady, we're just gonna... do this. Oh, guys, get those Phoebe emoticons ready. Phoebe! Hello, Phoebe. Hey, baby. It's Phoebe, everyone. Where's my Phoebe chat? Phoebe in the chat. What a cute little cat she is. Hey, darling. Let's get some Phoebes in the chat. Look who's joined us. She's having a proper scritch now, look. Scritching, scratching. See you later, Jug Money. Goodbye, love you too. Phoebe's a girl. I think the bag would be on this arm as well, right? So let's delete all this. And bring her body in like that. And then up here, we'll add the arm in. So let's lock all these layers. Temporarily stick the arm there. can see it. Cool. Now all we need to do is redraw this bit of the arm. I think she's just going to nudge it forward. Hi, will you add colours? Yes, I'll definitely add colours to this. Nell says more animation with her in the shot. Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl. She's already gone off, look. She's already buggered off somewhere else. She doesn't stick around long. That's right, maybe Sharma. If you want the little Phoebe emoticon, then you should become a member. And you can post those in chat too, just like maybe Sharma, the cool guy. Will I add colours? Yes, I'll be adding colours to this, definitely. Whether or not I do that on stream or not, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Cool, right, let's do this arm. So we'll just trace the first one. Or near enough trace the first one. Maybe tidying up a few things that we don't like. And this is kind of a mixture of traditional animation and limited animation because we're not going to be redrawing the lady in the background with just her arm moves. Because, man, I did that for the first couple of shots and it takes a long ass time. We could come back and do it if we wanted to later on. But we'll see what it looks like first. Sometimes you can get away with it. Phoebe's now off somewhere moaning and I don't know where. So we've got this frame and then this one which looks kind of okay. Obviously it's then going to be filled in so you won't be able to see through it. Hey Nav, welcome back. Hoover says, can you have it real quick? I created a circle or shape of some sort, but I tried to move it in the circle square and the fill separates from the frame. What's up? You have to double click if you want to separate the fill and the stroke. If you're finished drawing it, like if you're finished drawing your object, you can select it and press F8 to turn it into a symbol, and then that will mean that you can just move that symbol about with no worries, like this, look, see? And then you can double click and inside it you can draw, and then double click out and it will create like that. So double click to select it, or you can turn it into a symbol. And I'm just gonna outline this layer so I can easily see the arm a bit more as I animate this arm. So let's say the furthest reach this arm's gonna get is like out here, and then we can probably just do it in a few frames. Cool, looks pretty good. Any of you watching this stream without subscribing, shame on you. Thanks, man. Hey, Noah Blaster Games, what's good? Welcome to the stream. We want the bag to rotate a little bit as she reaches out. So let's do that. We can have it come down like this, and up that way, and then if we have him, oh, forgot to do that line, which is important. That way we can have him swing up. Maybe Sharma funded 200 rupees. Is it rupees? I don't know what that is. Again, man, that is so sweet of you, man. Thank you so much, really. Like, and you're a member as well. What a supportive guy you are, or girl, or non-gendered. That's so lovely of you. Thank you so much. Really, I really appreciate that. You're literally helping me buy food. Yeah, I can't stress that enough. I will eat my dinner tonight, knowing that I can buy next week's dinner. I really appreciate it. Right, I was just about to draw the rest of the body, but I don't need to, because that's why we separated out this arm. So I'm going to pull this frame back a couple of frames here. Oops, sorry, I meant like this. Did that work? Yeah, it's lagging out a bit. Bam, and then we can just do the middle frame between these arms. 200 rupees is $2. That's awesome. Man, thank you so much. $2 whole. That's one packet of chicken goujons that we're going to have in our curry for dinner tonight. That's very kind of you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. In fact, I appreciate it so much. You're going to be off screen in a secret frame of my animation. There you go. Ba-ding. No one will see it, but you'll know it's there. You sneaky boy. So the benefit of this is that I just have to draw the arm, okay? Which saves me so much time. Seeing as people were asking, you know, some time-saving techniques and all that sort of stuff. And what this does is once you've coloured it in, that'll obviously be, is that right? No, that's not right, is it? I always do this. I need to start with the easiest shape. There you go. And then that tells you where the thumb is. And it tells you where the fingers are. And where the wrist should be. Always start with the end if you're struggling, the end of your shape. What's better, 2D animation or 3D animation? It's really up to you. What do you prefer, frankly? Miss Ace says, I want my name there too. Ah, well, you know what you need to do then, don't you, Miss Ace? Maybe that's a perk. If you donate on Livestream, I'll hide your name somewhere. Yeah, 2D or 3D? I don't know. Personal preference, I think, is what it comes down to. I think the best type of animation is the type that seamlessly blends the two. Like Howl's Moving Castle. There's no way you know that castle is a 3D object in a 2D environment. It's beautifully done. That's what I think the best type of animation is. I am no one in this multiverse. God is doing it. Thanks, Shama. You're a good boy. My mate just texted me saying, join the Minecraft server, we're going to defeat the Ender Dragon. Then I said, too bad, I'm watching the best streamer in the whole of YouTube. Oh, Nav, you lovely boy. Although, when that Ender Dragon comes back and destroys your village, you're going to be pretty upset, but, you know, swings and roundabouts. What's your favourite animated movie? The Iron Giant. The Iron Giant, baby. Which was animated, I think, by Richard Williams' son. Love The Iron Giant. Cool. Couple of settling frames. And we're all good here. We can move on to the next shot, which is crazy, baby. Mel says, Your perspective brings me much more fluid and clear with 3D. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Mel says, I've been thinking of becoming a member and I'm curious about the mentorship and critique of work package. How are you doing this with people? So the way it'll work is if you join and become a member, then once per month you can reach out via the Discord channel with a piece of your work and I'll give you a detailed written critical review on it and we can go back and forth a little bit. It's only £5, so it's not going to be like pages and pages and pages, but it will be personalized one-to-one feedback on your work, and you can do that once a month for every month that you're a member, and hopefully it's there to, like, you know, for people that are struggling, they can reach out and ask, and like on a larger scale than me just answering a simple question in the chat here, I can give like actual feedback on work rather than just, oh, how do I do this? And I go, oh, you could try this, you know. It'll be, I've made this piece of work, what do you think? How can I improve it? And I'll give that feedback. And I haven't decided what the limit of that is yet, but I think I'm going to be pretty flexible with it. You know, you guys have taken your time to, and your money to like be a monthly member. So yeah, be pretty detailed. You'd be the first one on that level though, so we could probably figure it out together. Nice, all right, getting there. I think I might push that hand just a little bit further out. Oh God. Just to make that ease a little bit. Smoother. Yeah, that's better. Iron Giant is a classic, yeah, it's an absolute classic. It's a good watch. Beautiful, beautiful film. And it's got a main character called Hogar. What more do you want? Hogarth. Beautiful film, beautifully animated, beautiful story. Legendary, I'd say. Alright, what's the time? It's coming up 4 o'clock, so we're probably going to have to end it here. I think I'll finish this last frame. And then we'll see what we've done progress-wise today. Fun fact, no one's perfect animated, even Richard Williams. So when you think about animation as bad, just remember you're not alone. Yeah, you're always improving. You're always improving. You're always getting better, so long as you're working on it. That's the one thing I'd say. I always tell myself that I suck, but I do it with the aim of then improving. If you were to make a movie, would you do it? Yeah, of course I would, if I had the time, money and resources. I'd love to make a movie, animated or otherwise. I've actually made a few student budget kind of films, documentaries mostly. They're out there. It wouldn't take too long to find them if you set your mind to it. You have a huge respect for animators, just so patient. Yeah, there is a lot of patience. It helps if you find it relaxing, which I do. Oh, look at that. End of the playlist. Almost as if it knows that we'll be wrapping it up soon. Let's get that one song going again, just for the last couple of minutes of the stream. Looking pretty nice over here, yes it is. Looking pretty good, baby, all right. 3D animators, life is tough with mesh problems, sliding control issues, rig issues. Yeah, 3D animation, is it easier? That's a question, isn't it, really? It depends on how you view the world. Is modelling easier than drawing? I'd argue yes, once you've learned how to model. Because we're used to observing objects in 3D space, whereas the art of drawing is taking 2D objects and making them look 3D, whereas the 3D object is already 3D. So that helps. They're still both very difficult, but not unobtainable for anyone as long as they've got the patience, especially with things like YouTube these days, because it's basically free university, right? Okay guys, let's take a look at what we've actually made today, shall we? We've done quite a lot, I think. If I loop what we've done all of this section, which is insane.
Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man. Go on. Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man. Go on.
That looks pretty good. Let's
Throw
pause the
this at
music
bad
while we
man.
listen.
Go on. Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man. Go on. Here you go, son. Throw this at the bad man. Go on. Here you go,
Yeah,
son.
pretty
Throw
good.
this at the bad man.
All right.
Go on.
Well, that was a lovely live stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you especially to those that donated, and especially to those that became members during this stream as well. I really appreciate it. Or considered membership, at least. We'll be back again next Friday, same time, same place. We may be back in the meantime, doing some doodle stuff, I don't know. But that is it for now, so thank you very much. I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time on another live stream. Peace out.